we need a Pokemon that could deal with Lieutenant Surge, and also we just straight up need a second Pokemon. Period, because all the Pokemon are gotten after 3 gym badges. And, like, Exeggutor, it deals with Psychic types, which are otherwise a problem for this team, because it itself is Psychic. And it's continuing Remy's trend of using a Psychic type in every game.
Also, I was gonna say, did you want me to help with... Oh, sorry, Sophie, go ahead.
Which fossil?
Which fossil?
We're not using a fossil.
I'm not using a fossil on the team.
Which fossil Remy will get?
If you would let me speak. I'm probably not gonna use it on the team, but I'm probably gonna... Wow, I literally just turned around. I'm probably gonna get the dome fossil for Kabuto.
Yeah. Kabuto's
What?
Kabuto is the best.
Ah. I'm glad that you are not in that false church of Helix.
You are wrong, Heathen. Helix is best fossil. Ammonite
I am not in any church.
Ammonite is adorable. Honestly, I only like Helix because Ammonite is just so fucking adorable, especially in the anime. Like, that little guy is just cute. But it also seems kind of obvious that the guy who was, a Japanophile would pick, the Japanese helmet fossil.
Well, to be fair,
It's a horseshoe crab.
What's up?
Excuse you, it is a horseshoe crab, one of the best ancient marine animals in existence.
I mean, I was just making a joke, but alright.
I know, I was, despite my love of horseshoe crab, I was also making a joke.
No, I meant like silver, because it sounded like he was getting pissed off, so yeah.
Alright, let's see.
My favorite is Aerodactyl, honestly.
Aerodactyl is a pretty good pick.
Aerodactyl is pretty good.
I mean, of course you like it. It's because of its shiny. I mean, its shiny is pretty cool too, I'll admit.
Emerso mentioned this while we were planning D&D stuff.
Well, that and the fact that we're near a volcano, so I figured there'd be fossil Pokemon running around. It just seemed kind of natural. So when I saw Aerodactyl, I'm like, oh shit, Gianni's gonna love this.
So real quick, this design consists of a mix of trilobite, which is a prehistoric arthropod that lived between the Cambrian and Permian periods, and is still but considered a living fossil horseshoe crab. And it's also technically found in the name because Kabutogani is apparently derived from... The name Kabuto is derived from Kabutogani, which is horseshoe crab, with Kabuto being the Japanese word for helmet.
Yep. Alright, Viridian City, the eternally green paradise. Oh, by the way, this old man, if you ever tried to come up north before delivering Oak's parcel, he would just be blocking the way. The NPC dialogue in the English version was that he just hadn't had his coffee. The Japanese version just said he was straight up drunk. Or having a hangover or something like that.
Also, interestingly... Damn it. I guess I'm stuck in my throat. I was gonna say, interestingly enough, the sprite that was used was completely unique in that it was a front-facing version of that. Or not a front-facing version, but it was like him lying like straight down, like they even like animated his like feet and the arms to the side and everything. Yeah, it was like a completely unique one.
I mean, we're not going out that way, remember? There's nothing out there for us.
There's still the fight.
You're level 6, he has 2 level 9s and the type advantage.
2 levels.
Actually, Genbu is level 8. I'm not sure if you've paid attention.
Alright, his Pidgey and Boats are still high leveled, and he has Vine Whip. not saying that this is something you can't do. I'm saying that it's something that's not worth the trouble of doing.
Alright, let's see.
Especially considering his Pidgey is a filthy Sand-Attack spammer.
Let's see. Well, no Nidoran, but I suppose as a...
Yeah, like I said,
If
I'm not out
you
for
would
it.
let me finish!
Okay. There it is.
As a stand-in.
Monkey. Monkey.
Monkey!
My favorite fighting type.
The big monkey Pokemon.
Okay. Does anybody try using like linguine or spaghetti noodles with soy sauce?
I've never thought about that, but that actually sounds pretty good.
Wait, what was that?
You'd have to doctor it up a little bit, but it could work theoretically.
Let's see.
Wait, what did you say, Sky?
It's,
Has
it's
anyone
something I
tried what
literally
now?
just had to do because I don't have spaghetti sauce.
Let's see. Give a nickname
so
to
what
the
did you
captured
do?
monkey.
Alright.
I used linguine noodles along with soy sauce.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I do love soy sauce.
I think it could be better.
Yeah.
Like I think if I maybe combine this with maybe a couple different like a couple vegetables or stuff like that, maybe some kind of meat, I think it would work.
Well, at that point, you're just making, like, lo mein.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, there are no Nidorans out this way in this
I got that!
I was just trying to say that earlier, but he accidentally interrupted you.
Well, also, I was trying to say that, okay, if I can't get the Nidoran, I can still get the Mankey as a stand-in.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to ask before if you wanted to just stick with using Haunter, or if you wanted me to try to help you, like, evolve that or something. I don't know if you want to use Gengar or not.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do when we get there.
Alrighty. You wanna...
Doo-doo.
I can see you possibly wanting to stick with Haunter just for authenticity, and the fact that you haven't evolved any of your train evolutions to date, so hey, might as well stick with tradition. But we'll see.
Tradition.
Remind me next time I go to the store to grab some rice.
Alright.
I mean, that was terrible.
Oh yeah, like you haven't pulled that shit?
Chicken, too.
Alright, not that it's gonna matter that much, but okay, let's see. Taxi Bold Nature. All 7s except for speed being an 8. And it's got Keen Eye. Spark, the Mankey.
To be fair,
What's up?
the Pidgey line, if I recall, is based off of I think a hawk.
That sounds about right.
So it makes sense that it has keen eye, because of the term Hawkeye.
Let's see. Rash Nature for Spark.
Can you stop spamming balls fight?
Vital Spirit prevents sleep. Alright, let's see. Huh? Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her.
Alright.
Now let's see. I believe this fight is only accessible before you beat Brock in Pewter City. that what you said?
Yes.
You said Pewter City?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So not this town, but the next town.
Notice.
Yeah. So the naming scheme for all the cities in Gen 1 are based around colors. So the starting town is Pallet Town, next is Viridian City, Pewter City, Cerulean, Vermilion, etc.
Fun fact: if you look at the roofs of the houses, they match the color that the town is named for.
Yep.
Interesting.
I believe that was also the case if you played the original version of the game on a Game Boy Color.
Funny thing, this is also the case in Gen 2, but some of the colors might not really make a whole lot of sense, and that's because the names were a little bit different in the US than they were in Japan. So it's sort of like a case where it makes sense. It's a case where it makes sense in Japan, but not really here. But yeah.
No, Gen 2, they was all plants.
Yeah, Gen 2, all the towns were named after flowers or trees, I believe.
Because I believe Petalburg
Yeah,
was
but they were also, those were also colors
How big
too.
is Gen
Like,
3?
last
gonna-
gen. Oh, that's Gen 3? Okay.
Yeah, because you have New Bark. You have... I can't remember the name of the first two goddamn cities.
okay, look.
I remember Azalea Town, Goldenrod City, Ecritique City, Black... Huh?
Sorry.
Cherry Grove, I think it was.
Cherry Grove.
Cherry. Azalea is Azalea. Violet is the only one that could be spun as a color, that and Goldenrod, but those are also plants. You have Ecritique, Olive and Vine, Cyan Wood. Obviously you have Mahogany, Blackthorn. Yeah, all of them are plants.
Yeah, and actually, it might be for the best if I try to find the video for it, because there was a Did You Know Gaming video where they talk about this.
Yep.
And yet none of them was named after a rose.
Yeah, no. I think that's mainly because roses aren't as common in Japan. Although I am surprised that they don't have a Camellia City, because camellia are pretty common there, I believe. After all, Tsubaki is a pretty popular name.
Hey, you know what else? You know what else wasn't made?
What?
Maple City.
That's true, and maple is pretty common over there. Although apparently the leaves for Japanese maple are nowhere near as big as the leaves for Canadian maple.
They are not. They are not.
My neighbor has a maple tree a maple tree, and the leaves littered the whole freaking road.
Sounds about right.
Fun fact on that topic. Apparently, Japan has a treat of fried maple leaves.
Why is Dice in the general voice chat?
Wait, what?
Oh, hi, Dice.
Dice is in the general voice chat.
Yeah, he's in the general voice chat.
He's not in this one.
Oh, because we're all
You're
full.
okay.
Oh.
Because we're all full in this one.
Wait, what happened to the... What happened to the, Oh, I put them up there, right, because I had to put the bacon down there. Okay,
Let's see.
there we go.
Didn't this one used to be 6?
What's up? Used to be.
So didn't?
Used to be, but then we kind of decided on 5 being the hard limit.
Gotcha.
Let's see. I think I'll go ahead and switch taxi out front so that I could do a little switch training.
Okay.
Go, taxi!
Hey, Silver.
I still find that a horrible name.
What's up, Koki?
Silver. What are you gonna do if you run into a shiny?
I would probably try to
catch it.
I would probably try to catch it. I'm not expecting to get a shiny because, I mean, in all the years I've played Pokemon, I have not gotten a legit shiny outside of, you know, any of the side games like Pokemon Go.
I mean, fair.
When I was playing Leaf Green, I ran into exactly 3 shinies.
3 shinies?
Slime. What?
Oh, go ahead.
Yep. 3 shinies.
Swinub, Persian, and Meow.
Ooh.
You know what's funny actually?
The worst shinies.
You know what's funny?
What?
First Bulbasaur I ever got on Pokemon Go.
I will always bring up how my first ever legitimate shiny was in Fire Red. It was in the Safari Zone. It was a Venomoth, and I caught it, and I used it on my team.
Nice.
I didn't even really have, like, this is when I was, like, 11 or 12, and I didn't really have a concept of what a shiny was.
Anyway.
Well, at least you
like,
didn't
well, this is
reset it
weird-
thinking it was a
this is weird
glitch.
thing.
Guys,
I'll use it.
Sky was in the middle of saying something.
Oh, sorry.
I was saying something.
Yeah, and you interrupted him.
I thought he was done.
You were saying, Sky?
The first Bulbasaur I ever got in Pokemon Go ended up being a shiny, and my best friend was absolutely freaking livid about that.
Sorry.
You mean like the first, like the one that you like pick, or it's just a random Bulbasaur?
I think it was just a random Bulbasaur. I don't know. I haven't played Pokemon Go in a while.
Oh, it has a lot of stuff. Now they got this party thing, which I don't fucking know what it does.
Okay.
Right. As I was saying, this was back when I didn't know what a shiny was, so I didn't realize how rare what I had gotten was.
What, did you trade it away?
No, I never traded it away, but I deleted the save.
Oh.
Like, without even thinking about it.
Well, Boris, at least you weren't one of those kids who thought, what, is my game glitched, and then shut it off?
I actually did think it was a glitch, but I was like, I'll take this glitch because it's blue. It's nice, because even back then, blue was my favorite color.
Yeah, and I've mentioned it before, but, oh, go ahead.
I'm not done.
Sorry.
If it were
Go ahead.
any shiny but Venomoth, I probably would have shut off the game. It is simply because it was a blue shiny that I was like, well, I'll take this. I'll take this glitch because it's nice.
Well, now.
Well, my first shiny was
Most shiny being blue is what saved it from getting deleted from my history forever, and what led to it eventually becoming my favorite shiny when I figured out what shinies were.
So I guess that means that your favorite song is the one by that Eiffel guy.
Ha.
Who the fuck?
I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die.
So yeah, my first shiny was a Krabby in Pokemon Crystal, and I got tricked into trading it away. Because I was freaking 9 years old.
I think the first
Hey, Lenny, Lenny,
Go ahead.
what was your first legitimate shiny?
Like I said, I've never actually caught a shiny in the mainland games outside of the shiny Gyarados in the Lake of Rage and Pokemon Crystal. I think the first legit shiny I've ever actually gotten was a Beldum in Pokemon Go.
see, but the thing is, I was asking about the the mainline games because I knew you didn't have one.
Well, fuck you too.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was gonna say, I know he said. I mean, he just got done saying he never got one aside from the spin-off games.
Silver.
But yeah, my.
Quick question.
Yeah.
When is like your next day like off?
I believe it is this coming Thursday. Let me double check. Yes, Wednesday I have a morning shift. Thursday I have off completely.
Are you streaming on Thursday or no?
I plan to. Why?
Because I wanted us to like play Pokemon a bit so I can actually help you catch a shiny.
That's an idea.
I'll join you.
I will as well. The more of us play, the better chance he'll have.
Yeah, it will have to wait until the afternoon because I have stuff I gotta get done in the morning on Thursday. But
Well,
yeah.
that's okay, because I don't normally stream in the mornings, I just stream in the afternoons and evenings.
You're also not usually awake in the mornings.
No, I'm usually awake in the mornings, because, I mean, I've had to be to do all these morning shifts in my schedule.
I was more referring to the fact you fall asleep at like 4 a.m. and when you don't have on days you don't
I
have
don't
work,
even
you
go to
usually
bed
don't
that
wake
late anymore.
I'm
Anymore.
still so used to you doing it. Pavel.
Yeah.
It's a case of it was that way for so long. It's how I still remember it.
So quick question. Would you like to try for a shiny apple?
A shiny Applin. This is in Scarlet and Violet, yeah?
Yes.
You know what? I would not be opposed to that.
Okay then.
Yeah.
I'll join you guys.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna give you the perfect location for trying to hunt for one, but you need to use Miraidon for this.
I do have Miraidon, so...
Because Miraidon is a tall baby.
What is the limit of people that you can play with on Pokemon? Scarlet and Violet.
4.
No, 4?
4 at a time. So, I mean, I could always drop out because I know exactly what Koki's planning, and I've already done this with her, so I don't mind dropping out so Sky can join.
Okay, scout room here.
There we go.
We collect monsters.
You're at left.
Mix and match.
Yes, it's a glitch that I learned from a video and I exploited it, and so I ended up with 4 shiny applins.
Oh, damn.
You said 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, refresh my
Koki's
memory.
just like, it's harvest time, motherfucker.
Refresh my memory. The chance of getting a shiny is like 1 in 1028 or some stupid number like that.
No, not even anywhere.
If you would let me finish the question.
Silver, you're asking the wrong person. I don't do math.
I do know the answer.
It's
and I was
about
to
a-
answer
it's
you
about-
because I heard the number. No,
Oh.
it is not. It is I think in this game like 4,000 something, and then Gen 4 it's 8,192.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
However, the odds do go down, or at least in your favor, if you have like the shiny charm and other things.
That much
And
I
other
knew.
things like like sandwich power and stuff.
That much I knew.
Right.
I just never really went out of my way to get a shiny, so
Well, you've also been very busy with work.
that too.
Yeah, the first shiny I ever got was it was actually in Gen 2, and it was a Hoot Hoot. I found it on the route
right next to New Barktown because I was going back and forth trying to get one of the legendary beasts to show up. And, I was doing that old method where it's like you use repel because it's all low level, so the only thing you can possibly find is the legendary beast. And it ran out, I was about to go back to town, and that's when the shiny Hoothoot popped up.
Taxi is now level 5 and learned Sand Attack. Alright,
What made it even funnier is the fact I was playing under my covers in the middle of the night at the time.
Speed up.
Oh, the joys of being a kid.
Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. I meant to press A on yes.
I was trying to make a freaking joke.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say your taxi is now a 2-star.
Alright. You know what? Since Taxi just learned Sand Attack, I dare.
Let's see.
Hey, Silver! You're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. Also, I'm suddenly from New York. You probably don't have any. You probably don't have any badges, do you? Yeah. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger?
Aha.
Maybe he's from New. Damn it. Go ahead.
I literally just fucking finished.
I couldn't hear because you guys kept talking over each other.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said the question has been asked and the battle ensues.
Oh, right, because this Pidgey also has Keen Eye. Switching over to Genbu.
I was gonna say maybe he's from New Jersey. You don't have the balls to take on the Pokemon League.
Jersey is also really work. Also his name is not Joey Wheeler.
his name is Ruby.
Let's see. Oh.
Sorry if you guys hear a buzzing sound in the background.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. Rewind.
Yeah, it's just that he's got like bits of glue stuck on parts of his fur.
Hey,
Right.
Silver.
Yeah?
Did you restart the stream by chance?
No, I rewound a bit by loading a save state. Why?
Like,
Also,
you didn't reload the stream.
It should be. What?
It's showing 28 minutes for me.
Oh, god fucking damn it!
Oh god damn it.
Did the connection thing go off again?
Oh dear.
Yes, it did. 29 minutes ago. Stream is disconnected.
Lovely.
Sorry I didn't catch that sooner.
What is going on? Alright, anyway.
Yes, sorry I didn't catch that sooner.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
It's nobody's fault. Just happened.
I'm not shaving him fully. I'm at least
Actually.
trimming some parts.
I know,
I
I said shaving his belly specifically.
Oh, I shaved like that very specific area, like bald.
Ah.
But the other parts, I'm just trimming a little bit more shorter. I have a thing that is like it limits the amount of fur that you shave.
There we go.
That's smart.
Is it a number 2 or a number 3?
A what? Oh,
Is it a number 2 or a number 3?
oh, a haircut joke.
I don't know haircut jokes. I'm just screwing with the dome.
So the joke is that the way they catalog like what hairstyle to default to, they say like, oh, okay, I'll just have a number 1 and maybe leave a little bit off the top, that kind of thing.
I'll have 2 number 9, number 9 large.
Are you really doing this right now, MSL?
I actually did pull that joke on my coworker the other day.
Did you really?
Yeah. She didn't get the reference, but she was just laughing. She was just like, we don't even have a number 9 large.
Number 6, well, we need that number 6 with extra dip.
Dude, I can only imagine what her reaction was when you're like, I'll have a number 47 extra dip. Like, what the fuck?
It's like, what the hell is this? We don't have
Number
that.
6 with extra dip.
Number 6 with extra dip.
And diet soda. You watch the thing here.
You cannot conceivably eat that much food.
Alright. Attempt number 2.
For those that know the freaking Runaway Guys bit from Coliseum that one year.
Alright.
The back in the days when when people thought diet soda was actually healthier for you.
And now, like, nobody drinks diet soda anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, way back when,
know,
advertisements used to be like, oh, smoking is good for you. 1 in 5 doctors smoke.
Yeah. It was like, yeah. Like, now we know that the stuff they put in diet soda is actually really damn bad for you.
Yeah, something like instead of any of the typical fattening stuff, they just give you a bunch of sweeteners.
Yeah, a bunch of sweeteners. I think one of those sweeteners is actually a carcinogen.
There's aspartame, which is really bad for your eyes, if I remember correctly.
Oh, no wonder I'm having issues with my eyes.
Wait, is there not? Is one of those things not a carcinogen? Am I thinking of the whole like Starburst thing again?
Might be.
Thing can cause cancer. Speaking of cancer, what the hell has skin cancer?
I mean, there used to be an ingredient in Mountain Dew that used to do that.
Hence why people started calling it radioactive gamer juice or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And let's not forget that Coca-Cola literally had Coke in it. Everyone's favorite trivia.
How do you think I got the name?
Exactly. Ah, crap, missed.
I know people who are like jonesing for Coca-Cola to put the cocaine back in. Like,
I've been hearing about
they
that.
would never get away with that. The FDA would be on their ass like flies to a pile of like honey.
Like moths to a flame.
I mean, technically it would also help take cocaine off the black market if you think about it.
True.
In a really severely roundabout way, but yeah. What are you saying, Koki? It sounds like you're trying to say something.
Yeah, if you want Coke, just go to Portland, Oregon. It's legal there.
Oh, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, with a lot of the crazy stuff that they've been doing in Portland, or just the West Coast as a whole.
You know, we were talking, on the topic of drugs and stuff, you know how we were talking about, like,
on the topic of
like
drugs.
how Gen 1 and Gen 2? No, you're gonna like this, because you know how we were talking about, like, Gen 1 and Gen 2, and, like, how everything's based on, like, colors and flowers and stuff? Well,
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I'd love to see, speaking of flowers, I'd love to see a Pokemon region that takes place in Colombia. Why? Because I want to see them make a Pokemon version of the Devil's Kiss flower. And if you know what that is, then holy shit. I think you'd personally would love it, Silver, if you know what it is.
Now that you bring it up, I partly want to see a Pokemon region based on Germany, or the mainland European, like Central Europe area, partly so that they could have a flower named after, or they could have a town named after poppies.
Is there one?
Most we got is France, and I think that's all we're gonna get.
I'm sorry, everybody was talking at once again.
Sorry.
That was incredibly enough.
Oh, by the way, Taxi's level 6 now.
Who's that?
And Genbu is level 10.
No way you actually beat the rival.
Genbu learned withdraw.
Oh yeah, no, you still has the Bulbasaur, okay.
He still has the Bulbasaur.
Some people have been pining for a Pokemon region to take place in India, funny enough.
I've
Which
heard
would be
about
pretty
that.
interesting.
I've heard about that.
There's so many parts of the world that they just haven't, like, even tried to look at yet.
Dude.
Is the one based off of Russia yet?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, they haven't done anything with, like, Africa or South America or Australia. There are 3 continents they haven't even touched yet.
Dude.
They haven't touched like continent. They haven't touched mainland like Asia, and they haven't touched Central Europe. They haven't touched
I was going to say Central.
Anywhere in America outside of like Hawaii, New York, and for some reason Arizona.
I was going to say Central Russia.
I was gonna say Russia could be its own like friggin' thing. I mean, geez, with how big it is. I mean, it has like almost every climate except for what, tropical? Like you could make like, dear God.
I mean, technically, given how the U.S. is a big country too, and all they did was make regions based on a combination of New York and New Jersey and parts of Arizona, what they could do
Hawaii.
is, yeah, and Hawaii obviously, but what they could do is, when it comes to dealing with a big country like Russia, this will stop. They could just take a specific part of Russia to make a region. Also stop.
All right.
Yeah, that's true too.
I still want my region based on Poland.
Okay. Taxi's down, but she did her bit. She did a lot of sand attack on that Bulbasaur, so.
Poland, maybe the Netherlands. I feel like they could
Yeah,
also
maybe the Netherlands and Germany.
I also feel like they could do a lot with, say, Canada,
Italy.
Italy.
Oh God, Italy would be so much fun.
Did they already do it off of Britain?
Yes, that's Sword and Shield.
Okay. I haven't played Sword and Shield, so I wouldn't know.
Sword and Shield
Let's
had.
see, Gens 1 through 5 are all in Japan. Or Gen 1 through 4, I'm sorry. Gen 5 is America, Gen 5 is the US, Gen 6 is France, Gen 7 is Hawaii, Gen 7 is, did I skip one? Hold on.
Gen 7 is Hawaii.
Gen 5 is all of them. You said Gen 5 is America, when it's just like...
Oh, right. Gen 7 is Hawaii, Gen 8 is Great Britain, and, yeah, now we're in Spain, in Gen 9.
Portugal.
Oh, Gen 9 Spain?
Sword and Shield is Spain, yes.
Yeah, because
No,
it's the Iberian
probably
Peninsula.
Oh. Yeah. Actually, it's technically a combination. It's technically a combination because the DLC takes place in Japan, and another part of the DLC is going to take place in Unova. So it's a combination, really.
Oh yeah.
But the main game itself is Spain.
Oh, by the way, I just beat the rival.
You
Ah.
used the cheeky strategy, but you did do it. And I did say it's not impossible, just might be worth more trouble than it's worth for you.
I just needed to grab a few potions before I started, so.
Also bullshit Nujutsu, because, I mean...
Not really bullshit. The only really bullshit no jutsu thing was partly because I used so much sand attack that if you said it had Vine Whip, right?
Yeah.
If it ever used it, it just freaking missed.
It has its type moves, so it has Bubble if it's Squirtle, Ember if it's Charmander, Vine Whip if it's Bulbasaur.
Yeah, either way.
I think it's Vine Whip.
Let's see.
It might have Weed Seed and be the easiest version of that to fight.
Eh.
I always forget what levels it gets Vine Whip and Leech Seed at.
Either way, it missed, so. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on.
Oh yes, we were dawdling.
Says the guy who wanted to fight.
Alright.
As everyone says, Gary motherfucking Oak.
Actually, this raises so many questions. Because, like, okay, what the hell were you doing on the route coming from the Pokemon Center? Like, did you really think you could just walk in based on name recognition alone?
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Again, it's Gary motherfucking Oak.
Alright, so... I just had a thought.
Gary, in the anime, is like the only trainer to drive, to be driven everywhere. He doesn't actually do any journeying. He just gets driven everywhere.
And goes to gyms that aren't even part of the game.
Oh, yeah. Because, what was it? In the anime, they actually showed him with, what was it, 10 badges when there are only 8 that we know of?
Well, actually, it wasn't just 10. There were some badges in there, not just the extra 2. There were some others in there that weren't even, like, standard issue. So it's like, yeah.
I do like that. I do like that, though, that that and a bunch of other times we see people's gym badges implies that in the anime, each region has a gym for each known type. So
or they have
like
gyms that
like,
specialize in. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Gary just went to like the gyms that probably just went to like the normal gym. Probably went to the fighting dojo because that might have been a gym in the anime. Went to the ice gym.
To be fair,
I was gonna say, weren't there gyms like in the Orange League or something that were like they were based on gimmicks? There could be gyms like that.
I think that. All right. Anyway.
There's not just 8 because.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Logically speaking, that's terrible for world building.
Anyway, here we go.
Excuse me?
Well, now.
Oh, Cookie, sorry.
Was Koki trying to say something?
Cookie's been trying to talk, sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Cookie.
So, do you guys remember the episode that Marowak got introduced?
Marowak?
Trying to remember which episode that is.
So, they actually showed very bizarre gym hazards in that episode. Let me try to copy in it.
Yeah, like, maybe there was a ghost gym? No, ghost gym in Kanto would be terrible, because you'd only have the Gengar.
Yeah. Let's see.
That
Well,
would be terrible, but like...
Well, now.
Dragon gym, and let's be real, that probably exists.
Anyway. Well, now. I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What's that red box you have? Oh, so you're working on your Pokédex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokédex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? It doesn't matter. You do not need. Your consent is not required for this. He basically forces you into this tutorial.
That one. This reminds me of that one comic. I forget what her name is. Like Tired Zombie or something like that. She did this one
Awkward
comic
Zombie.
where it's Gen. Yeah, it's this one comic where it's like Gen 6, and she's like, it's one of the rivals. Like, oh, let me teach you how to catch a Pokemon. She's like, I've been doing this since before you were born. I completed the game. I even caught the legendaries. I don't need to learn this. Okay, fine. It's like, okay, great. Well, first you gotta weaken it. Like, funny.
This is my one purpose in the game. Let me have this. That just reminds me of the time that I was playing, I think it was Crystal. I went to, like, I'd beaten the game, went to the tutorial guide, got the catching tutorial just for shits and giggles.
I have seen a couple of videos where, through some absolute shit luck, it was either I think, the tutorial catch with Wally in Gen 3, and the Ralts that he got turned out to be a shiny.
You know what really sucks about that, though?
What?
You know what really sucks about that is that it doesn't stay shiny in the other battles.
Which is stupid!
It still happens.
Wait, what?
It still happens. Yeah, and there's people that have, like, in Scarlet and Violet, some of the NPC characters, their Pokemon suddenly pop out as shiny.
That's crazy.
Also,
Alright.
like, I posted all the weird gym badges.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. Well, Genbu is level...
I still love, speaking of gym badges, I just remembered.
You know, I just realized... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you fucking know.
You were going to
Go ahead.
talk! Just talk! I'm tired of you people interrupting each other and then making a big deal about the interruptions, therefore further interrupting each other. Sorry. So you were saying, Forrest?
Is he disconnected?
No.
Oh, I'm still here.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to blow up like that. It's just...
I mean, I said sorry and go ahead, so...
Give me a second. Okay.
22, okay, there we go.
Because I walked away from my computer out of frustration.
Well, this...
To be fair, I think that maybe Richard might also be experiencing a little bit of a, I guess, lag when we talk with him, given how he's on the phone and in fucking McDonald's.
Yeah,
It's not really lag, but sometimes the volume will just go like really low. Like sometimes I can barely hear you guys. It'll like fluctuate.
So yes, as I was saying, the jokes, middle school, back when Gen 4 anime.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll get that. Okay.
Just continue.
Yeah,
I thought he was talking to us again.
No, he's at work, remember.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was just
But
talking
that
to a
also
coworker,
means that it's
sorry.
hard to know when he's talking to us and when he's not.
Anyway.
I do have that excuse. As I was saying, one of the big jokes was that the reason why Ash got so far in the Sinnoh League was because all the people who got the Beacon Badge before him did not actually earn the Beacon Badge, because in the anime, Volkner set up a vending machine that deals out like Beacon Badges because he was tired of battling.
Okay.
He was the first one for that like in a long time to actually get the Beacon Badge the legitimate way.
Well, wasn't there also that thing where the Cerulean Gym sisters were just giving out the badges until Misty said, "Fuck you"?
Yes. That makes two times. But at the very least, Volkner has the excuse of every trainer he was battling for a long time just lost so badly to him. Whereas Misty's sisters are legitimately just ditzy bitches.
Alright. Let's see.
Volkner at least has the excuse of there's literally no way anyone could get the badge otherwise. Up until Ash came along.
Yep. Alright. Sorry. So, before I end the stream, I just wanted to go through all the Pokemon's stats and everything, like I usually do.
Oh yeah.
So,
Good idea.
okay. Taxi. Currently level 6, Bold Nature. HP 22, Attack 9, Defense 11, Special Attack 9, Special Defense 10, Speed 12. Genbu, Hardy Nature. HP 31, he is currently level 10. Attack is 15, Special Attack is 15, Speed is 15, Defense is 19, Special Defense is 19. And Spark the Mankey, Rash Nature, level 3. Not expecting him to be on the team for that long. I just have him in the interim. HP 15, Attack 10, Defense 7, Special Attack 7, Special Defense 7, Speed 9. Alright. Let me go ahead and save.
Oh yeah, the thing I was going to mention before, it makes sense that there would be other badges too, because it would make sense in the anime to explain how Gary was able to get into the Pokemon League despite not beating Giovanni. Because Giovanni
yes.
straight up wrecked, because Giovanni not only straight up wrecked him, but when you beat Giovanni, he's like, okay, I quit. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, no. And again, it just makes more sense for world building, for like there to be more than just the 8 gyms.
I mean, in the anime, there's also straight up other towns and cities that aren't in the game too, so
Yeah.
it makes it feel bigger too.
Yeah, because like that just makes sense.
Alright.
Come here, look at your mobile.
Alright.
Come here, look at your mobile.
There.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I could see the gym badges that Gary got that don't make sense being like the bug gym, the normal gym, the flying gym. I want to say like one of those could be like Ghost or
Yep.
something. No, the ground gym was Giovanni.
Well, as it turns out, Lucagen is on, and she is currently playing some SimCity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like Super Nintendo SimCity.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, she's doing old fart things. And our
She herself is an old fart.
so we're gonna be raiding with Need a Bird? Call a taxi.
Bird Daddy.
Oh,
Get some new material.
Never.
no, you'd only call for Silver if you wanted food. He's a courier of nourishment, not people.
Alright, tomorrow I'll probably be streaming around the same time unless Sky's planning on doing anything.
Or suddenly they beg you
Final
to come
Fantasy
to
X tomorrow, dude.
So mine will probably be after that. Alright, let's go ahead and raid Lucagen, and I will talk to you guys later.
Alrighty.
Hey, Silver.
What?